by far the worst vice president in history. 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago. The press talked about her as though the dumbest person we've ever had as a vice president. She had the worst poll numbers any vice president's ever had, the worst in the history of our country. And now they're making her out to be Margaret Thatcher. She's just like Rayleigh. She's like Margaret Thatcher. Watch out, she's going to replace you. They're going to say she's much smarter than Elise, much smarter. No, she's not smart. She is vicious, though. She's got a fresh way about her. There was nobody more vicious to Joe Biden. When he picked her, I was amazed because she called him a racist with the buses. You remember the school bus? And called him a lot of things, but I don't think he even knew that. And I think she called me a racist. No, Joe, she called you wonderful things. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. I'd like to have her. That guy, I mean. No, that was something. But it started with a debate, and then he got worse. I mean, the debate was bad, and now they said, you know, this guy might be incompetent. He was the only guy I've ever seen. You had a certain amount of time, and we have a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff going on up here. I got stuff I want to mention. But he never finished his time. You have 98 seconds remaining. Huh? He'd answer a question. You know, you get 2 minutes, right? 2 minutes, not a long time. You have 92 seconds remaining. What? I have what? I said, I'll take them. Right? They didn't let me take them. So he just didn't know, and that's when he really blew it. He started talking, and they said, President Trump, how do you feel about what he said? I said, he has no idea what he just said. He has no idea, essentially. But he hasn't had an idea what he said for a long time. And even 25 years ago, he didn't have a good idea. He was never considered the brightest bulb in the ceiling, you know that, right? But now we have somebody new, and this is going to be different. She could be good, she could be bad. I think she's going to be bad. I've watched her debate. She's very nasty, very insulting, but that's okay because I'm very insulting also. Let me give you the bad news. She hates Israel. She hates Israel. How about Schumer? He's become... Now, I've known him. You know, I gave him... I got to tell you. I gave him his first political contribution many years ago in my Brooklyn office. He was from Brooklyn. And he was running for, I guess, the Assembly. What was it? The Assembly, I think, right? And I was the first person... He used to brag about it. Now he sort of doesn't want to talk about it. I was the first one. He came to my office. I gave him a $500 contribution check, which a long time ago, that was $500. That was a big contribution at the time. That was like a lot of money. But I was the first person that gave. He's become a Palestinian. What happened to this guy? He is not for Israel. I don't believe he's for Israel. And look, I did things, and I'm sitting here, and I have to tell you, I just want to show you one thing. This is not part of what I was going to say, but I happened to take it from a previous meeting that we had with some really incredible people. But you see that chart? That chart saved my life. See that chart? It was on the table with all of the good poll numbers. Trump 83.4 to Harris 16.6. What the hell is that? Would you vote for between? Oh, I see. This is gambling. This is the gamblers give that chart. You know, the gamblers, Jeff, the gamblers do pretty good polls. They have an 83 to 16. I like that very much. I don't know who the hell the gamblers are. No, I'm just looking at these numbers. Here's some good ones. So in Pennsylvania, Trump is leading 55 to 45. In Wisconsin, Trump is leading 55 to 45. That's by 10 points. This is a presidential election winner, Poly Market, which is very respected.